quickly link it in Factions chat.
I guess I'll have to join them.
Have fun.
Or even fucking. Okay, here I go. Goodbye.
Bye. Alright, so yeah, I just linked it in chat. But anyways, hello everybody. Welcome to the third and final feature match of the day and the weekend, as it is Sunday. Yeah, it's the third matchup between Ionia and Bandle City for today. And yeah, the theme between them was, you know, like Teemo's got the Omega Squad, and then Ionia's got the whole ninjas of the Kinkou Order, and even like Zed's Shadow Order. And so it was kind of like, ooh, they got Special Forces. Let's see the Special Forces factions face off. So far, we haven't seen any of the ninjas or Teemo come out, so a bit of a disappointment in that we're not seeing the actual champions mentioned in the matchup actually being used. But I mean, to be fair, Teemo doesn't fit very well with Bandle City's needed team comp. They need like a wombo combo comp, and Teemo really doesn't fit that. Yeah, it's been a pretty good set of matches. Ionia won the first one, Bandle City won the second, so they went back and forth in the first two games, and this game will decide the victor for the day in this best of three setup. Alright, yeah, so I saw I mentioned about putting this stuff on YouTube. We do have someone who is uploading the Twitch videos onto YouTube, but I don't think they still are. It's just like not like everyone's so busy because this is like everyone in factions is doing this volunteer, and so like, you know, we like, you know, we're just like doing stuff, you know, in our free time, and you know, the YouTube isn't as a priority when we had like other problems during the last arc. There were, and, you know, people are more focusing on the more prevalent problems. But yeah, it would be nice if we could get stuff on YouTube. We can see. I can talk to people, see if we can make that happen or not. Alright, so on Ionia, they lock in Karma. Yeah, so Karma was played last game. Bit of an interesting mid-game or mid-laner choice. They did not take her support. In theory, she could be a good support with Varus. They could just, you know, do a nice poke bot lane. Just, you know, Varus long-range poke, Karma pokes with Q. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Yumo's swapping around between the ADCs for Bandle City. Lock in the Tristana. That's what they've been sticking with throughout today, is the Tristana pick. They're just a solid ADC all around. We are seeing Lulu locked in, but she has teleport, which could mean a potential mid or top lane Lulu, which would be interesting to see. You get if you have, you know, potentially Braum support and then Lulu top lane or mid lane, you can get a nice protect the ADC comp going. You know, you got two people that can very well protect the ADC. Jax being hovered over with Smite. They could be swapping stuff around, so Jax won't be jungle, but Jax jungle does work. I don't think I've ever seen anyone try it, but I would like to see someone try the Devour on Jax, so you can get that, you know, the passive on his ultimate to proc more often. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see. Yeah, they do lock in the Soraka. Soraka, you know, in my opinion, is actually a very strong champion, possibly broken.
Okay, I'm home.
Oh, you back?
They're not talking, so it's like.
Oh. Last game when I was in chat, it was mostly me and Heavy doing talking. Yumo and Ducky were in there. They did some talking, but majority was me and Heavy. I guess without me and Heavy, it's pretty quiet. Shadow, I don't think, has a mic, and I don't know if High was on recall. So yeah, that will explain why it's quiet. Oh, the Poppy! Are we gonna see the Poppy jungle? Yes, we do. Okay, yeah, but so Poppy jungle, I can attest to how OP it was just the other day playing with the same guy on Poppy. Got S plus for his Poppy plays, was like 15-2 or something like that. Right?
Yes. Technically I went 15-1 because I suicided and didn't get hit.
Oh, it was an execute.
I ended up diving past 2 towers, getting a kill on Vayne, and then dying without her hitting me. So
The execute.
technically
Nice.
it was 15-1, but yeah, it showed that I had 2 deaths.
That's pretty good. And then just for the hell of it, like I noticed this like later after the game. I didn't notice it in game. He actually got even an Infinity Edge just because he had so much gold. He was like, what the hell? I'll get Infinity Edge on Poppy. That's just how fed he was. So watch out, Ionia. The little Yordle of just won't die is coming at you between her passive and her ult. She's like so freaking hard to kill. We do see Veigar locked in. The teleport is taken off of Lulu, so we are not going to be seeing the Lulu top lane I was thinking of. Evil Shadow, is he going to lock in? Okay.
Oh my god.
Evil Shadow went AFK. We need to get Shadow back in here.
I need...
So, or we gotta get someone else to replace him. Shows him as online, but it's not showing his usual message, I don't think. And it shows him as not in faction chat.
Who?
Evil Shadow.
It looks like he left the game. I guess we can give him a second, see if he tries to log back in.
He's online. He's asking for an invite.
Oh, maybe it's, okay, he's in the chat now.
So yeah, shows pending, so just gotta wait for him to accept it. Yeah, because it did show that he like left and rejoined, so yeah, he disconnected or had some kind of computer issue.
Let me look at it now. Because I really do want to start getting the games on YouTube.
Yeah, I was just talking about that. I saw like the mention. I was like, yeah, I should try talking to somebody. I think Quan at one point uploaded some of the videos.
Yeah, they're apparently it takes too long for their computer to load. So now that I have a new computer and stuff, maybe I can probably do it. I just gotta find the time to do it. Yeah, I think I can do it. You know, I'm gonna keep that link. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, last week? Huh. Oh, I don't know who quit. Oh, I don't know. By the way, I wanted to ask. You made the GDoc form for the signups, right? To play on the feature matches. Could you put a part or a comment box saying, I might be able to, or I can play for both factions or something like that because I noticed that wasn't on. No, it's all good. It's something that I noticed, because I was thinking of saying that I can play for both Ionia and Bandle City, but then it was like I can't put that anywhere. So reason. Hmm. Time for Timo. AB. Oh, Quan on that Soraka. Jack's jungle? Oh, yeah, it works fine. Yeah, it works really good. It takes a long time to ramp up, though. It's okay, though. R3P plays jungle a lot, so he can probably do it. If only we were going against Noxus. They said stream's not working. They said the stream's not working. Yeah. Stream's working just fine for me. They said the stream's working just. Me or you? Now I'm getting. Why am I getting messages? That's you. Me or you? Me or you? Yeah, I'm not hearing you on stream. Yeah, it's you that I'm not hearing.
Okay, try it now. I did a quick hotkey fix. It should be picking me up now.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah. So there we have it. The teams will be top lane Rumble for Bandle City versus Aurelia. Jungle will be Jax versus Poppy. Mid lane will be Karma versus Veigar. Bottom lane will be Varus and Soraka versus Tristana and Braum. Top lane, I think Aurelia is going to be able to win that. No offense to Ducky, but I do think Aurelia should be able to beat this in this matchup. Aurelia should win. Junglers, just because I'm terrified of Umi Deiko on Poppy, I will give the advantage to Poppy. But it could go either way because both are great at scaling the late game. So we'll see. That mid lane matchup, I did see Evil Shadow go up against Karma in the last game and do very well. So I'm gonna think that he's gonna do well this game too. And for the bot lane, I want to say Varus and Soraka just because Soraka is so strong right now. But that being said, if they can get their focus onto Raka, the Bandle City bot lane, and kill her, she can't very well heal herself all that well, like just a very weak heal from her Q if she can land it when it's not on cooldown. So if they can focus her, they can win the bot lane, but usually, Soraka's good just staying behind her ADC and let her ADC tank stuff and just healing them up as they take damage. So yeah, I'm expecting this Ionian bot lane to win. In lane. Alright, and we are going into the game.
Ooh. Oh, those masteries. Oh, those level 5 masters for Bandle City, man. Gotta represent. Are you still talking, Mike? Cause
Oh no, I was quiet. I was
okay.
waiting for you to
Just
say
making
something
sure.
because you've been so quiet.
Oh, well, it's kind of cause we're in the game.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So some nice skins coming out for.
I mean,
All right. Well. All right. So. Anyways, yeah. So nice skins coming out is, however, 3 versus 4. I will say Bandle City wins this. Final boss Vagar, really nice. Lollipoppy is just so creepy and awesome. And then Super Galaxy Rumble as well. You know, obviously a really great skin. You know, not to say that the Ionia skins weren't good, it's just they outnumbered, and Bandle City is not lacking in quality either. So, well done, Bandle City, winning the skin fights for this game.
for a chance. Who won the first one, by the way? Because it was a tie, remember?
I thought the first one we both decided Ionia, I thought, in the first game.
Oh, okay. I thought you went against, you went for Bandle.
No, I said Ionia, I just had a different reason for why I thought Ionia should get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah. Ionia wins the Skin Wars for the weekend.
Yeah, they won game 1, and then game 2, I don't know.
And 2.
They won game 2 as well?
Game 2, they had more.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, they, 4 to...
yeah, that makes sense, because I don't have many skins, so, yeah. This ban thing is going way out of proportion. It was like last time it was just Noxus was like they should have known not to do that, and now it's just blown out of proportion. Everybody's just going for bans. So seriously, guys, enough with the bans. And the rule wasn't made for people to be looking for reasons to get bans, which is just like not so people don't just restart the champ select because they don't like the matchups.
Minions have spawned.
Come on, guys. Alright, so let me jump to live real quick. Because apparently I thought this it's not going for it, whatever. Anyway, so both jumpers starting on the bot side. So both the bot lanes are going to be a little late to lane, but they should begin at about the same time. The difference, Jack starts red, while Poppy will be starting at her Gromp. So Jax doesn't have the clear buff from the Krugs that will help him. Sometimes, like, I see people do weird things when they're starting on the red side. Some people start Krug with Krug buff, which is a really nice, safe clear. Other people start red because they want to heal. Oh, Jax invading blue buff. Poppy burning her ghost. Flash burn from Jax. That's a summer spell for a summer spell. But I guess Jax does get Poppy behind in the jungle, and that is an advantage for him. It's also going to be taking those small guys at blue. That may have been why Jax wanted to do that red buff instead of getting Krugs, was he just wanted the red buff for the time power for the late invade, and knew that he'd be able to get to blue before Poppy could kill it, because he had not gone for one of the side camps for the buff. He just straight up got the camp he needed for the fight advantage, and had more health because he hadn't taken as much damage. So that's why he started there. Plus, he had the heal from Smiting Red. So nice strats. I'm pretty sure he hoped for the kill there, but
it's all good.
Nice job getting out alive. Burnt ghosts quickly. A lot of people try to hold on to some spells when if you're gonna end up burning it, you might as well burn it early, because it's riskier to try to hold on and then use it because you can't use it once it's too late. Yeah, how the lanes are going. So far, the Bandle City bot lane up a few CS. Not big yet, but if the trend continues, it could get big. Top lane, Aurelia's getting a decent lead. Karma's getting a decent lead in mid lane. So if these trends continue, and the leads get bigger, it could be relevant. But for now, it's looking to, like, if they just stay at 5 again. Oh man, this is hardest stuff going on in the bot lane. So close to killing her. She will survive just barely. Soraka, Makus here backing, and that will let Bandle City get some more pressure. Braum is very low as well, so both supports are at risk of dying. Varus is a bit low on mana, so if it becomes a fight 1v1 between the ADCs, I think, you know, Soraka can just do a more harassment with her mana, and Varus will have issues. Oh, Soraka actually healed up quite nicely with her potions. Braum doing his as well. Not quite as high, but can heal with his Relic Shield. And wow, that Karma almost dying. The double flashes. Vega was not able to get in auto attack range to finish her off. And Rumble puts down the flamethrower and then backs away. Usually if you've got the flamethrower, you want to face them so they get the damage. Jax coming. Meanwhile, bot lane, first blood does go over to Ionia after they kill the Braum. Heal coming out, keeping Poppy and Tristana alive. Tristana very low. She gets the kill, then she goes down. Raka picking up the kill. So far, 1-for-1 trade. Poppy not going to be able to get that. So both kills went on to the ADC for their respective teams. The only difference that I think puts Bandle City in the win there is they got an extra assist. Actually, no. Wait. Okay. Yeah, they got an extra. They didn't get an extra assist. I'm looking at this because Tristana did not get an assist. Oh, that's what happened. My math is all off today. Yeah, so there were 2 kills that happened for...
Math too hard, Matt.
Yeah, my math is way off right now. 2 does not equal 1. 2... yeah, I only got 2 kills off that, so I only definitely... Vagar trying to stack up his Q. Here comes Karma with the harass. Nice stun. Vagar is 6, so he does have an advantage here. If this goes on long enough for Karma to get low for the ultimate, Vagar can burst her. Just needs to get a little bit lower so he can pop that ult. Oh, but Karma will finally die. Vagar ignites. He pops that potion, barely staying alive. Very close fight. Very close. Like, it would not have been so close if Vagar had missed his Dark Matter. He was just trying to aim for Karma running, and Karma decided not to run, just to press the fight. And it was a smart move by her, because if she had kept running, obviously she would have been hit by that Dark Matter, and it was very easy for Vagar to kill her. In this case, she almost was able to kill Vagar. Top lane continuing to go Aurelia's way. Bomb lane. Tristana still maintaining a small CS lead. Poppy looking around bot lane. Poppy backs off. And it does look as though Rumble has the level advantage, and I'm just surprised why Rumble's falling so far behind. When Aurelia goes in, I've seen a couple times where he turns around and gets his flamethrower to point in the wrong direction. Oh, here comes Jackson bottom. Flash, jumps, Braum stunned up, Braum rooted, pops, Braum survives with the flash, and wow, that was close. Braum got away, but that is a summoner spell burnt, although Jax did burn his flash for that. So, all in all, even trade. Arguably, you know, because they brought the jungler down, they lost some jungle time. He lost some farming time in the jungle. So maybe Bandle City wins that. But now we do see Soraka and Jax trying to do some shenanigans in the Bandle City jungle. They're trying to take this blue. Oh, the Varus ult goes onto Poppy. She will back away, though no one engages on her while that groups there. Only Varus throws some auto attacks down. Tristana trying to put damage onto Varus. Both teams, you know, they have their bot lanes and the junglers. Wow, how did Rocka live through that? Oh man, Veigar not able to burst the squishy Rocka supports. But they do get the Varus, and you can see Karma getting slowed up. Dark Matter missing. She has one auto attack from the stun. She will be stunned up. She goes down. 2 kills for Bandle City and for nothing in return. Really going in on Rumble. Rumble continuing to run away while his flamethrower is up. All he's got to do is put that flamethrower down, I feel. Like, if you're going to hit that flamethrower, at least just keep it on her. If you're going to run. If you're going to put the flamethrower on, keep the flamethrower. I'm not an expert Rumble, so I may be wrong. That's what I think.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice Rumble ult, forcing her back.
I think
Flash. There she goes down. Nice job, Rumble. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh no, you're good, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, nice use of the Rumble ultimate there. Very quickly turning that fight in his favor using the Rumble. Just, nice job. Still, he is down about 20 CS, and 20 CS is worth more than a single kill. Let me double check the gold on that. Yeah, he is up about 100 gold. Well, 100 gold isn't much, but the kill, I mean, 100 gold's almost nothing, so you can argue that kill makes him break even. Tristana very low under the tower. Varus, yep, this is what I expected. Varus puts the ult down, but he, what I think Varus should have done is waited for his Q to come off cooldown, put down the root, get a couple auto attacks on her, back off, full charge Q would have killed her. Instead, he did not have his Q up, and so he could not finish her off there. He tried using a similar thing, because, you know, as he gets auto attacks, he gets his W passive on there. And if you put an ability after he gains stacks of his W on them, it does bonus damage. And so he tried doing that with his E and the W passive, but the E just has less damage than his Q. If he had waited for the Q, I think he could have gotten the kill there. But I will do it today. Yeah, bottom lane, the CS lead has gone for Tristana and gone Varus' way. He's up. Probably going to be about 10 CS lead by the time Tristana arrives. Maybe not quite 10. Jungler's about even in CS. But Poppy does have an assist over Jax. Top lane, already went over that. Mid lane, Veigar. Early on, didn't do great, but he's gone the CS lead and he's got 3 kills, so Veigar looking great in the mid lane. Roaming bot trying to help out, doesn't pay off, but he can quickly rotate mid. That tower's not going anywhere. Aurelia engages on the Rumble, Rumble trying to put the damage down. Doesn't go quite his way, Aurelia kind of dances around a bit, doesn't let the flamethrower stay on it too long. So yeah, Rumble did not get the Zonias as his first item, he went for the Leandries.
He shouldn't need it.
What?
He shouldn't need Azonias as a first item.
He shouldn't.
Not against Karma.
Rumble is against Aurelia, not Karma.
Oh, Rumble!
Yeah.
My bad, I thought you said Veigar.
Oh, did I? Anyways, yeah, I meant to say Rumble if I did say Veigar. But, yeah, so... I feel like Zombie's really good if Aurelia goes while bot lane the engage happens. Ult from Tristana keeps her alive, but now Braum's in trouble. Can he hop to the minion side? Looks like he's gonna live. Rumble or Veigar engaging the Jax gets him very low. Ignite will kill him. Oh, the arrow coming out from Varus will kill Braum. Veigar running for his life from Karma. He burnt his ultimate killing the Jax. Dark Mara comes out, not enough to kill her. Here comes Poppy. She has ult. She wants this Karma, but now she can focus onto Soraka if she wants to. Soraka can't do anything to her while that ult is on, but now the ult is worn off. She's out of mana. Oh man. Trying to make use of that Poppy ultimate, but wasn't able to stick on anybody with the CC coming out from Karma. And just very live speed boost coming from Karma. Can she get the last bit of damage out? There's the W. The tether lands. She gets rooted. The Q, the kill. So that is shutdown gold onto Veigar from earlier. Poppy does go down as well. So, not a great fight for Bandle City. Well played by Ionia. Good job by Karma knowing to just put the root down, keep, you know, Poppy, you know, unable to move. Because no one can do anything to Poppy unless it's the person she ulted. Like, no CC, no damage, nothing. I think the only thing that affects her is obviously the person who she ulted can do whatever they want to her. And the bouncing tower, I think, still does damage to her. Other than that, nothing. Not even normal towers or Nexus towers or heavier towers. Nothing phases Poppy. So Veigar gonna back off, sees the Jax from that ward. Bot lane might get collapsed on by Jax. He is currently clearing Scuttle, but he could try to rotate bot afterwards. Although bot lane is pretty pushed in under their own tower, so this can tie dive. Varus Q, something interesting happening 3 minutes ahead of the stream. So, let's see, bot lane, no, they're not going to engage, they're just going to keep back and forth. And obviously, you know, the poke wars, if it comes down to a poke fight, I don't know in this bot lane is going to be much stronger than poke, because Soraka and Yordles. One is great at healing the poke damage, the other one's great at healing, so there's very little that Bandle City can do in poke where if they're going to fight, they just gotta go all in. But they currently don't have the ability to with Tristana being so low. Varus continuing to put out. I'm trying to block as much as the arrow damage as we can if you can get that shield up so Tristana doesn't have to worry about taking all that harass from Varus. That helps. Tristana is recalling. As is Poppy, there's a risk of that Bandle City bot tower going down, depending on how hard Varus and Soraka will try to push it. And Rumble once again gets stunned while his flamethrower is away, and so he has no way to fight. He flashes, but he will have Ignite on him and will die.
You know, with the Rumble, I think he's trying to, you know, just walk back, you know, just a little bit and then turn the flame spitter back around, but it's just a little bit too late with the Irelia stun.
Nice burst coming out from the Veigar, just bursting Karma down. His Dark Matter and what's this all called? Primordial Power or something like that? Anyways, his Dark Matter and a lot of burst damage going to this Karma. Now let's see.
Oh, come on.
Rumble does have a Seeker's Arm Guard, but he's not going to go top. He's rotating to the bottom lane. I'm guessing his plan is after he tries to do the game bot, he can teleport top and stop Aurelia from killing it. But that depends on how quickly Aurelia can take the tower. He does break off his bot lane. There's obviously neither side's really positioned for a fight. Aurelia breaks off of top lane as well, heading mid. Veigar backing away. Everyone just rotating, no one actually fighting. Some dancing around. Veigar at big opposition, puts the Rage Cage, will miss the Dark Matter. Karma will not get their Jax off, but here comes the stun. Nice flash from Veigar, will get a quick kill on Jax. Here comes Aurelia, she'll get the kill on Veigar. Poppy's burning the Ghost, has to pop that ult so she can get away from the CC, and then she's just running for it. So both junglers are going for the sated. Let me see how many stacks here. 6 stacks for Poppy.
I think we're pretty close.
11 for Jax. Jax is actually significantly ahead. Wow, Tristana almost dead. Blue ult will still die. Braum will pick up the revenge kill. That's a win for Ionia though, because their ADC got the kill with Bandle supports. Soraka backs off from Braum. Karma pushing the mid lane. Could possibly get this. She backs off.
I think the toolbar's off. To be honest.
I'll check again. Currently, you have 7 stacks.
Because
and Jack's at 1.
looking at the buffs on my near my skills, it says I have 16. But when I open up everyone's the champion thing where it shows everyone's build and stuff, it says I have like 11. So it's off.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that can happen. So.
Well, it should either way. As soon as it becomes sated, show us. We will see who will hit sated first, by how long it will take the other one to catch up. Both sides seem to be going for Trinity Force on the jungles after the Devour, although Jax is getting the Sheen first, while Poppy is getting the Phage. Poppy also completed her boots. She does have an assist up on Jax, and so she was able to get Ionia boots, while Jax still has just the normal tier 1 boots. Somewhat ironic that the Ionian boots are being used against Ionia in this match. Oh wow, really just diving onto this Veigar. Poppy coming in, wants the revenge kill, can't get it as the tether comes out. Heal from Soraka, keeping Aurelia alive for now. She stuns, she gets away, Poppy forced to back off. Jax goes in on Rom being focused by Varus as well. He's trying to hop away. Just to slow down, Poppy comes in, Aurelia switches focus to Rom flashes, Aurelia kills Rom. Poppy pops her ult onto Varus, Varus not focusing her, finally realizes, no, he's not gonna focus, he misses there. Poppy running for her life, ult wears off, Jax quickly smites and kills her. Spawn, meanwhile, split pushing bot lane. Her team need her in that fight, but now the fight's over, she can't really do much against all 4 of the people, so yeah, smart move flying to the tower in return. Nice stun coming from Veigar, does get good damage onto Karma. Ult comes out from both Rumble and Veigar, and Rumble will pick up the kill. Karma goes down. This push is over. Tristana going to gain that bot tower, nice trade, getting the tower in return. Dragon is up. Bandle City's pinging it. Jack steals blue, very low on health though. He's going to have to recall or die. That will be no jungler for Ionia while this dragon is being contested. Volley still pushing. Jax runs straight into Tristana, who has not left. Tristana kills Jax, gets the red buff, but then Varus will kill her. And then Veigar, can he get the kill on Varus? He just needs a couple more autos. Will the Ignite? Yes, the Ignite will kill him. And buff transfer stays with Bandle City, and they pick up 2 kills from that. And they get Dragon. Nice play by Bandle City. They lost that initial fight, but how they handled the after part of it was so. Tristana didn't recall for no reason because she could not 1v4 defend. And once the rest of Bandle City respawned and got there, they were capable of coming up on their own. And so she made the smart move of sticking around and gaining that tower. Questionable on her spin for the red buff, but ultimately paid out. And now, meanwhile, Karma stays in a 1v3 or 1v4 scenario, like I was talking to Tristana should have been in. And in this case, Karma stayed in, unlike Tristana who didn't go for it, and Tristana dies. Poppy runs into Aurelia, they both back off. Braum and Rumble will see Aurelia. They're going after slow lands. Can they get the stun? There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. She gets stunned. Veigar very low, running back. He's going to try to stay in range. Rumble ult coming out huge. Will not be able to stay on many people for long, although Jax does run into it, just slowed in it, and he will die. Poppy runs out just as her ult wears off. Nice drop in, by timing that perfectly. 1 for 0, or 1 for 1 trade actually. I did not see Veigar die, but he did. So a lot of action for very few kills. 1 on each side. Ionia is down a kill and a tower, but is up about 1,000 gold. Actually, no, they're even on towers. They're down a dragon. So that would be between assist and CS. Bandle City has to lead. Rumble, yeah, Poppy will go down to Aurelia. Rumble gets a little too late to do anything. Tristana hops a little short, but doesn't matter. She will live, and Aurelia will die as her team rotates to help her out. Nice plays by Bandle City here. The gold basically evens out with Bandle City picking up those kills. And yeah, so as of yet, no sated for either. It's usually between 25 and 30 minutes that you see sateds come out. 25 is obviously on the earlier end. Not quite 25 yet, but looking at this, Poppy is at 13 and Jax is at 17.
Yeah, I feel that the toolbar is like wrong or something.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
we will see when they could be off because usually people are higher stats than that by this time in the game. But if I'm gonna assume if they're off, they're gonna be off equally for both. So Jax will be ahead. Poppy is just on a. Oh, Shield of Rocket jumped over the dragon well. So now the chase is going to continue. But with two people chasing her, that gives Bandle City free reign on just sniping out Jax. Aurelia's top lane not coming down. She grabbed Ignite, not teleport, so she can't teleport down. She's going to just try and push hard because by the time she gets there, it's likely going to be too late to do anything. And Bandle City has the opportunity to do something. I would suggest just going mid and shutting that tower down. They got a two-man advantage over in that area of the map with a dead Jax and Aurelia split pushing. Bandle City can take the tower. Tristana is still split pushing bot though, so they're losing one of those people. They're slowly sieging up and then they back off. They're rotating, stop Aurelia. Poppy's going to clear jungle, Rumble's going to go top and stop the push. Aurelia's going to back off knowing that there's people AFK, probably coming to gank her. Alright, and let's look at wards. Both sides are lacking in wards. Ionia has a decent control of their red side jungle, but they need more than just that. They need more vision around the map. Bandle City's lacking pretty much as well. Both sides need more wards. Yeah, nice combo of items by Aurelia here. She got Trinity Force and then got the Sterix Gauge. And, you know, Trinity Force, the proc is damage based on your base attack damage, and Sterix Gauge increases your base attack damage. So, increases damage. Rumble really finds Rumble, scares him off. He gets very low. Braum chasing Aurelia, trying to keep her in range for Veigar, but she knows Braum is not going to be finding her by himself and knows someone's there to back him up. She's going to run away. Jax and Poppy are both very close to finishing that Trinity Force. Jax did get his Sage Devour already. Poppy has not. As for the mid lane items, Karma going a very defensive build with how quickly Veigar got ahead and how well he can burst people, especially people who build AP. Karma did not want to build a much more defensive build. And Jax gets stunned, takes some damage, but gets away safely. And so we did see Karma built a Things Holy Grail and a Banshees for magic resist, just to deal with all this Veigar damage that's being built out. And then going for Leandri's Magic Pen over ability power. Yes, ability power can be used against her by Veigar. We're trying to steal that blue. Blue will be staying with... Oh wow, Karma got it. I was watching the Varus queue, they missed it, and then Karma will pick it up after that. Yeah, they steal the blue. Now we go for Dragon. No vision by Bandle City on the Dragon itself. The Dragon should be going down uncontested. Nice job. Ionia picking up their first Dragon. Out. A very low Dragon game. People aren't going for it. It's not being prioritized heavily. So Poppy does finish her Trinity Force. Jax has not, but Jax has got his Sage Devour while Poppy does not. Varus has his Infinity Edge, as does Tristana. But what we see is Jared's also got a tier, and he hasn't been able to finish his second because he's spent some gold on tiers, which will help him keep his mana so he can do more poke. Yeah, looks like he's going for a Ghost Blade as his next item based on that Brutalizer. Once again, I'm questioning the need for a Blade Launch on this final. Really have to do it. Wrong, the fight happens. Robo and Brahmos are on top of each other, but they don't fight. Now, Ionia has the numbers and the better positioning in that fight. They just quickly eat people up. They're just better position. That's the biggest thing. They're down. More people in the fight at one time, so not even playing at the same time. Despite the Braum and Rumble also being on top of each other, which is a really nice combo of how you do it, they just while they were on top of each other, they weren't quite in the right spot. It's very tricky to land those things in just the right spot. Rocket did get banner free now. We have seen that it did get one of those lanes taken earlier. So yeah, it could, that does help with the pushing potential with that. You get, a minion wave pushing without having to vote a champion. Towers, Ionia is slightly hitting towers and the gold lead. Veigar looking strong, but he needs some magic pen. Yeah, I get, he got the Rabadon's Death Cap as his second item. He got the Morels first for mana reasons and to deal with some of the healing that is going to happen between Rocket and Irelia. Definitely need Morellos to deal with Rocket as she can run Davis wounds with her ult, and so you have to reapply it afterwards. So you can't, very easily reapply it tonight. So you need Morellos to take that spot. Here comes Jax, who does not manage to get on the wow, big burst coming from Veigar, kills the Bills, ADC's down, DPS gone. Here comes Tristana, double kill on this. Nice plays by Bandle City there, picking off the right people and the kills. Rumble's not even in the fight, so they were technically outnumbered there, but they are winning. Karma goes down, big burst from Veigar once again. Poppy and Aurelia, bashed on each other. Aurelia got the tower and then they both backed off. So they trade towers, but Bandle City got more kills, and now they got pressure on in different towers, which is looking pretty good for how looking for how Bandle City's coming out of this. Ionia just they haven't actually done that fight. They just Bandle City just outplayed them how they nice rumble, really good rumble, really good. Without that rumble ult, that would have been a very big fight for Ionia. The rumble ult just comes down and completely nullifies that. Bandle City looking big, they get the inhibitor. They have some free time, they got some pretty long death timers. They can try to get some damage on these Nexus towers, but that might be a little difficult with how few people in the base. Instead they could go for, well, if they were all looking for Baron already, they could go for it, but because they're not already going for it, it's a good suit for that. No other main objectives they can go for. They're just trying to get some level games. They will get red. Tristana going on Karma. Karma taking a lot of damage. There's so much magnitude resist. He has no defense against this Tristana. Tristana going on Rock. Rock has really little ability to defend herself. The exhaust comes out. And wow, the exhaust is enough, surprisingly. Nice job, Raka, staying alive. Poppy does finally get that Sage Devour. We do see Veigar gets the voice off, like I was saying he needed. There was quite a bit of magic resist. There was Banner Command, which does do the aura of magic just for their team, like Blockade of the Iron Water. The only difference is the active and some stats, but the aura is the same for those two items. And then we did see Karma built pretty heavily on the magic resist early on, and we were seeing some other magic resist items coming up for Jax and Aurelia. Veigar, nice positioning of that Rage Bait, still gets stunned up by Jax. Veigar will kill Jax. barely, yeah, just couldn't live after the Ionia died off. But I will give time for Rebel to go. Oh, a nice Varus root on the Rebel, but he will die to spotting Karma. Karma will win that. Rebel will use Ionia to get out alive. Here comes Poppy going in on the Aurelia. Stun coming out. Aurelia using her ult for the heal. Missing a few shots. The Braum stun could be proc, but Poppy's already backed off. Focusing on the Karma. Karma gets the root. Poppy going on Karma. Backing off as she knows her ult's about to go wear off. Trying to run. Here comes Aurelia. Aurelia dashes after, will get the kill. So yeah, looked good for Bandle City initially, but Bandle City wasn't coordinated in that fight, and they've been generally more coordinated when stuff happens, but when they're not coordinated, we really see now that if Bandle City isn't coordinated and Ionia is slightly more coordinated, they are coming out ahead. Very close game. You see that Braum has bought a Zeke's Harbinger, and wow, Jack's flashes, doesn't matter, the Dark Matter already hit, and the Veigar ult was already in the air. Another Rage Cage flash coming out from Aurelia, going ham onto this Veigar, will pick up the kill. You know, that's Aurelia for you, just way too much tenacity, built in tenacity and CC reduction in her. That stun doesn't last as long as you would like it to. Braum trying to go on Karma. Tristana will pick up the kill. Aurelia dying. Varus ult. Aurelia dies. Varus very low. Tristana does get the jump resets, goes after, gets a triple kill. This could be a game. You got about 45-second death timers on two people. Yeah, like, they got the potential to end the game, but they're not looking for it. Oh man. They could have potentially ended the game there, but they didn't go for it. Tristana trying to find this Soraka, knows where she is now that she saw her. There's the, what's it called? The Talisman. Silence Field coming out. Root Lance. Tristana took 1 second to get an auto attack off, and that was all it took for the giving enough time for the Root to land. Here comes Poppy. They're spending all their time chasing Rocket when they could have. So yeah, it's a very close game, but Bandle City has felt to be in more control of how stuff's been flowing. Ionia can get some vision around Baron, because with how people are acting, Baron is going to happen sometime. Wait, I just gotta... yeah, crazy, I am casting the faction scheme. Yeah, meanwhile, we do see Tristana just jump in and quickly burst Varus, who's all by himself. Like, what Ionia wants to do, like, it's a very close game in terms of gold and objectives, but Bandle City just felt in control. What Ionia needs to do to get control is, well, one, focus that Tristana. Nice job there. Good job. Poppy and Tristana overextended it, and it gave easy pickings to get some kills. That's a good play by just reacting to the mistakes of Bandle City. And wow, that Jack almost died, but does not. Aurelia can't. Man, Veigar is going to not get away. Wow, the zone is keeping him alive. The Rumble all coming out. Chaotic fight everywhere. Down goes Veigar. Down goes. No, not Aurelia. Not Rumble. Rumble will be going down now. And yeah, just nice job by. Yeah, they are just really good job by Ionia. They, like, you know, Varus got caught out and was quickly killed, and that's a big loss to have your ADC execute like that. But then Bandle City overextended. They went Poppy and two big Bandle City team, both heavily overextended and died. And then Ionia saw they had an opportunity and, you know, committed fully to taking that opportunity. Got some big kills, got Baron buff, and they got, you know, their inhibitor has respawned. So the game right now should be firmly in their control. They can do what they want. if they can take advantage of this, they should be able to end the game very shortly. They just need to dictate how things are going to go. Group S and team decide what's going to happen. They have the complete pressure right now to dictate what's going to happen, and yeah, they should be able to end the game if they effectively press disadvantage with the Baron timer. Bandle City should do is obviously, try to wait out that Baron buff. Try to keep the fight focused. Don't let them split push a bit, because they do have the advantage in that their side lanes are pushing, which is good. Keep those side lanes pushing. Rasa's trying to do that, but she doesn't need to stay long. Just kill a couple things and get out and get mid lane. And keep the fight focused in there. You don't want to have Baron buff on all 3 lanes. I think they can outplay the siege. They do have enough combo where they can work with the siege. If someone tries to die, they can throw that combo out. They all need to do is Rasa's going to go despite the fight starting. Weird stuff going on. Jax gets pretty low after the Rom Aurelia. Nice Varus, all for the 68. Overall coming out, not quite able to keep anyone on it, but Jax goes in and stays. And he goes down. Poppy maybe making a mistake on over the side, but she's not dying, and actually works out just a big distraction for her team. While her team catches up, they get the kill. Poppy and Varus kill each other. Karma is being killed. This should be game right here. That is an ace for only 1 death. They got a couple low people, but this should be game. Goes that inhibitor, they're pushing the minions. They're waiting for their minions to catch up. Rumble just using the recall for animation, not actually recalling. Rom tanking a little bit of the tower damage onto the Nexus Palace quicker. Rumble taking a little bit. Yeah, this is getting big. Jax is going to react in about 3 seconds. Nexus is going to use that any time he does. Yeah, he spawns Rise, Nexus dies. Game 3 goes to Bandle City. They win the series 2-1. But yeah, damn, that was a close game.
This is our...
Alright, so, yeah. Well played by Bandle City. It was very, very close for the entire game. The gold was very close. The scores were relatively close. The biggest difference was for the majority of the game, Bandle City just felt like they had control of what was going on. They were the ones kind of dictating the pace of the game. But there was, like I said, right after Ionia won that fight, they got Baron. They had the opportunity to make what they want happen, and they should have been able to win. It was just their execution of their move. They tried to go for a fight under the tower, and they potentially had the ability to do that with the Baron buff. And Tristana not quite being at that fight yet. It was just they didn't execute right. It's like not everyone died. There was like a couple people in, then they backed out, and then another person went in. And it was they needed to just go all or nothing. Either all go in and just try tower dive, or just commit to a siege. And they weren't all on the same page, and so they weren't all doing the same thing. And that cost them big, cost them the game. But yeah, it was so that's how it went down late game. Mid game, Bandle City felt in control once again, although it was a very close game. What Ionia could have done to gain control was, well, they never quite fight up on their terms. I felt it was like never like the perfect way or the style they should have been engaging on. If they had been able to just get Aurelia and Jax to dive that back line and force everyone to focus on them trying to keep their carries alive, it would have given Varus the ability to just put all the damage he wanted. Karma, I mean, they would have needed Karma to have good damage to pull that off as well, but Karma did invest early on defensive items to deal with how much Veigar was just slaughtering. And so she may not have quite the damage they would have liked, but it still could have worked if they were going to set up a fight that way. And then, of course, Soraka could have kept Aurelia and Jax alive while they were diving that back line. And so, they would just keep focusing these two bruisers diving on their carries. And it would have given Varus and Karma all the time they wanted to just put the damage out. But they never were able to quite set that up. Bandle City, they had some fights that they didn't set up quite the way they wanted to. Had some fights where they were able to. Were successful on both fronts, but not always successful when they were somewhat improperly set up fights. But yeah, just very close game in terms of gold, but it just felt like Bandle City was in complete control for almost the entire game. But yeah, nice job, Bandle City, beating what is considered to be one of the toughest factions. Ionia has a big roster and has a lot of really, really strong champions. They have got people like Yi and Akali and Soraka and Jax, and just a lot of really strong champions and a really big roster too. And they're considered to be a very strong faction to play against. People don't like how big Ionia's roster is and how many champions that are so strong. And Bandle City has historically been very weak, but they do come out on top today, 2-1, despite being considered a very weak faction. It's been, people have been saying for a long time now that the two weakest factions are always going to be Bandle City and Shadow Isles, but Bandle City came out on top today, so nice job. Well played by Ionia. A few things that stood out to me was Tristana, for the most part, was free to just put out all the damage she wanted. She wasn't under a ton of threat. So nice job, just Bandle City keeping her protected and her, staying safe. I gotta say, Soraka stood out a lot to me for Ionia. She only had 2 deaths. That's the least on either team. Just very few deaths, and a lot of assists. And she did a good job keeping people alive. Aurelia stood out well too. She was kind of the threat to worry about. Karma, because she invested defensively early. Wall was a presence, kind of like a bruiser presence for team fights. She wasn't like a damage threat. Varus, kind of the same thing. He wasn't quite as damaging as probably Ionia would have liked. Aurelia was trying to make up for it, was a huge threat, and we saw a lot of times we just dive on that really fed Vagar and try to burst him, or wouldn't quite burst him, but it would just survive his burst and put out a lot DPS very quickly. Yeah, so some nice plays by both teams. Well done. I think that about wraps it up, unless you want to add anything, Umi. You have to make a call. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, so that wraps up the feature matches for today. So see you guys next week for the feature matches then.